Hello everyone. This video is going to be about the design setup, how I started with my file setup and worked my way through the wireframing process. Let's get into it.
A few moments later.
That right there was a really quick file setup because I did not have the time to set it up according to how I wanted it to, but desperate times need desperate measures.
Okay. All right. Good talk, Coach. Thanks.
So this is Trott, and it's an app that is going to rescue everyone's reels by analyzing it and extracting all the data from it, all the locations from it. An AI bot will help you answer all your questions regarding all the reels that you've shared with Trott. So no location or no reel that you've shared with Trott will ever be missed or forgotten or something that you will never be able to find. Before we began wireframing, we listed a few things. That is how the user will proceed on both the platforms, one being Instagram and then Trott. And I think we're gonna work on it as we go because no user flow is perfect. Especially the Trott's user flow at this point because we've been building it very quickly. So the user will have an experience on Instagram and then on Trott. So the user goes on to Instagram, they find a reel that they want to save, and instead of saving, they share it to Trott, and Trott starts to analyze it in the background. So initially we thought that we'll share the reel. The moment you share the reel, we'll open the app, Trott app. But then we realized that we will be opening the app just to show them that the reel is being analyzed, and also that we'll be interrupting their doom scrolling flow. It'll be frustrating for the user, and that'll be a dropping point for the user. So we decided that we'll open a small window showing that the reel has been successfully shared, and you can continue your scrolling as usual. So that being done, we come to Trott, and when as a first time user you open Trott, the app will have no reels shared, so it might get a little confusing for the user. So we decided to add two actions, one being how to use Trott, second, ask Trott to understand how to use Trott, which is Trott is the bot as well. So after that, you can continue sharing the reel from Instagram. After you have shared reels, any reel that is shared is analyzed. So the reels that are in queue for being analyzed, they appear on the progress bar, and the moment they're analyzed, they populate the home screen. So after they've populated the home screen, you can click on any reel, you enter the internal screen of the reel, and you have the Instagram description, the analysis summary of the reel by AI, and it'll extract all the links and the hashtags and the at the rates, and especially the locations. All the geolocations will be extracted and populated separately with a button called circuit map. So the circuit map is a button that takes you to Google Map with all these locations listed as stops. So you will be able to see all these locations on a single Google Map route, where you will be able to decide how far is each location from the other, and maybe figure your itinerary out. So we thought it was a good touch because the user wouldn't have to come back and forth and can see everything at once on Google Map. So we just don't want to create a back and forth experience where there's some friction and frustration at the user end. So moving forward, I would like to mention that we did offer them the option to enter chat from the home screen and the internal screen, so that at any point they feel like talking to Trott, they have that accessible to them. And yeah, that's the basic rundown through our user flow as intended by now. And this shoddy looking guy is the first quick wireframe that we did. We were in a conversation and I thought that I'll just quickly draw some wireframes, some really low fidelity ones. And so we wanted to discuss the screens that there will be. And so this is our main screen, this is our search screen, this is the internal screen for a specific reel, and this is chat screen. So now as I got a little time on my hands, I started with a slight higher fidelity wireframe. And here you can see, as I mentioned, when there's no reel populated, the user will be offered with two actions: either understand how to share reels, or ask Trott how to share reels, or ask Trott anything. Like, you could just start a chat about anything. So after that, you have your reels populated on the screen, and from here you can click on any reel and go inside this internal screen where you have the description from Instagram, which we later decided to keep copyable. I think this was one of my personal ick, that I could never copy anything from Instagram descriptions where people were pasting links, important links and everything, but I was just like forced to take a screenshot and run OCR on it and stuff. But I think this is a really exciting feature. It's a very small addition, but I was very happy about it. So we will be able to copy the original Instagram description. Then you have the AI summary, also copyable. And then you have the most important thing, the locations. So every location listed with a small summary of its own, where it'll be mentioned what the location is about, whether if it's a cafe or a resort, or if it's famous for something. Then you have the search screen, which has fuzzy search plus vector search, so it's going to give you a result no matter. Here, this is the chat. We are giving users some prompts to nudge them begin the conversation. It is a lot like ChatGPT, so we thought, why reinvent the wheel? Shout out to ChatGPT.
Thank you.
And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Please continue watching us to know more about everything that we're building. See you later. Bye bye.
See you later. Take care.